thank you all for being here today for gentle yoga. We have started in child's pose, and from here, just reach your fingertips out toward the front edge of your mat. Stretch your arms nice and long. Start to feel some space open up between your side ribs. And take a deeper breath in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. And lift your head and your chest just a little bit. We'll walk the hands over to the right. And making this a side stretch rather than a twist. So from your left hip crease out to your fingertips. Feel your body lengthening. Your head can stay pretty low here. With an in-breath, walk through center and hands go over to the left. So you might have to lift up a little higher, get your heart and your belly button on your left leg. Once again, stretching far, far out through all 10 fingertips. You may even place your right hand on top of your left if you have room to go a little bit deeper. And with an inhale, we'll come back to center. Let's lift up to tabletop, moving through cat-cows. As you inhale, tailbone lifts, gaze lifts. Then exhale, rounding the spine. Tailbone drops, chin tucks to your chest. 2 more just like that. Inhale, arch the back, and exhale, round. And as you inhale, the back of the heart sinks toward the front of the chest. Gaze lifts. Exhale, rounding. And then coming back to neutral spine. Thread the needle, right arm reaches on an inhale. Slide it under the left arm. Placing your forehead and your shoulder, or your temple and your shoulder onto the mat. You might choose to stretch your left fingertips toward the front of the room. Maybe wrap the arm behind your back. Just decide what feels best to you. And bringing your left hand near your face, slowly press back up to center. And inhale, left arm reaches. And slide it under the right. Same thing here. As you lower your head to the mat, make sure there's no pressure on your neck. And if your right arm's extended, spread your fingers and press your hand away from you. Feel that deepen the stretch. Stay with your breath all through practice, in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. And then pressing into your right hand, let's slowly come back up. Setting up in tabletop once again, take your right leg back, toes will tuck under, and firm up the muscles around the leg bones. Puff the back of the knee up toward the ceiling. Then keeping your abdominals engaged, we'll lift the right leg, reach your left arm forward. A nice long stretch from your heel out to your fingertips. Neck is long, you can gaze just under your face. Take 1 more breath in to lengthen. And exhale, put all that down and switch sides. Start with your left toes on the floor to begin. And then pick the leg up. Keep it firm, right arm reaches. Neutralize the pelvis, creating some stability by hugging the outer hips in. With an exhale, hands back to the floor. Let's do 1 or 2 more rounds of cat-cow. Continue to focus on your breath. And then coming back to neutral, let's move right into spinal balance, right leg, left arm. So nice big stretch here. Adding a little core work. As you exhale, bring your elbow and your knee under your belly, squeeze in. Inhale, big stretch, reach, and exhale, hug. 3 more, just like that. Reach long and squeeze it in. Good, and reach and hug. Last one, big stretch out and hug it in. Hold it here, a little more squeeze, and then put everything down. Come back to center. All right, switching sides when you're ready, left leg and right arm. Again, a big reach on the inhale, then hug it in on the exhale. Keep the belly firm, keep the limbs long, and the neck is in neutral, so you're gazing just down, maybe towards your left arm or slightly forward. Good. Let's do 1 more. Reach out on the inhale And hug on the exhale. Squeeze it in more, squeeze, and then put it down. Let's walk the hands forward a little bit, or knees back until you're in plank on your knees. Press down through your hands. Fingers are spread wide. Wrap your upper arm bones away from your ears. As you exhale, bend your elbows any amount. Just start to lower your heart toward the ground. When you exhale, press up and shift your hips toward your heels. Like you're going to child's pose, but just hover there. Then inhale, rock back forward. Slide your heart forward, your shoulders back, and bend the elbows. Exhale, press up and back. And 3 more like that. Inhale, keep the abs firm and toned. And exhale, hips hover. And a big breath in to shift forward. And press it all back. Good, last one. Slowly come forward. Maybe hold for an extra second. And then we'll press back. Knees and feet together, arms reach back by your sides. Relax your forehead onto the mat. And then slowly lift up. Let's swing the legs around and have a seat. So bring your left, let's bring the right foot in front. The right leg in front of the left. And then take your left hand to your right knee. Sit up nice and tall. You can put a little downward pressure into your right fingertips or palm. Use that to help steady and lengthen the spine tall. With your next inhale, come through center, twist to the other direction. Right hand to left knee. As you draw your belly button in, turn your heart a little more. Good. And then back to center. Let's switch the cross of the leg, left in front of the right. And the right fingertips out of the mat, left arm reaches up and over. So pressing down into your right hand can help anchor your pelvis evenly so you can get a nice balanced stretch here. And with an inhale, come on back to center and take it to the other direction. Back to center. And let's clasp the hands behind the back. Press your knuckles away from you. Lift the heart. And start to fold yourself forward. Lead with your heart. So the front of the body is just as long as the back body. And chin comes to your chest. You might need to rest your hands on your low back, which is absolutely okay. So do what works for you. That can change from one day to the next. Then pressing your knuckles away from you, let's use that energy to lift the chest back up. And once again, we're going to switch the cross of the ankles. So left hand comes to your right knee, this time moving into a little side bend, a little more energetic. So we're going to reach the right arm up and lean over to the left, still dropping both sitting bones equally onto the mat. You might turn your gaze under your right arm. And then slowly back up to center, reset toward the front, and then switch sides, right hand to left knee, left arm reaches up and over. So you have a little resistance with your hand against your knee. That will help you deepen your rotation. And also keeping yourself grounded equally onto both sitting bones. All right, with an inhale, come on back to center. Let's stretch the legs out, give them a little shake. And then draw your right leg in. Let's catch underneath the knee and pull the heel in and catch the front of your shin. Sit up nice and tall. You might even shimmy your seat a little closer to your heel. Good, stepping your foot over the left leg. And then take your hand just outside your knee. Right hand comes behind you. So as you press into your right hand, lengthen up. Keep your left leg active. It's Tadasana leg. The toes and knee face the ceiling. As your left hand gently draws your right knee across your chest, can you also resist the knee out into your hand to stretch and tone your outer thigh just a little bit more? Belly button in and up, shoulders relaxed. Good, and then slowly come through center. We're going to take a counter twist. So right arm inside the right leg, left hand behind you. Sit up nice and tall. Make sure there's still breath. And then we'll come back to center and release. All right, to switch, if you need to reset, find your sitting bones, hands behind your left knee. Slowly draw your heel in. And same again, you might want to lift and shift a little bit forward. All right, nice and tall here. And then stepping your foot across your right leg, left hand behind you, right arm's going to catch your left knee. Some of you may be able to hook your elbow outside your knee, that would be fine. Hollow out the low belly, lift from the base of the sternum, feel the shoulders melt away from your ears. Don't forget our extended leg, our right leg is still in Tadasana, so toes and knee face the ceiling. Good. Belly button in, and heart opening just a little bit more. And we'll inhale to center, moving into the counter twist. Left arm inside your leg. Press the arm and the knee against each other as you turn your heart toward the right. And slowly back to center, bringing the soles of the feet together. So a little different variation this morning. As you bring the feet together, the knees are wide. We'll take the hands behind the back, pressing into the hands, and feel the lift of your chest here. And we'll work a little bit of action. So as you press more into your right hand, you might observe your left knee lowers just a bit more. And then pressing into your left hand, maybe the right knee lowers a little bit more. And then press equally through both. Keep the chest lifted, the collarbones broad. And then see if you can keep your legs exactly where they are and move your hands. Not quite too easy. All right, let's lift up tall. A little forward hinge if that feels nice to you. Sliding your shoulders away from your ears. Stay for one more breath. With an inhale, let's lift up. Draw the knees together. Give them a hug. Nice and tall through the spine. We'll make our way up to standing, so however you can comfortably and gracefully come up. And stepping to the top of your mat, find Tadasana mountain pose. So arms by your side, fingers are long. Ground down through the four corners of both feet equally. You may even look down and see that your toes are all pointing forward and that they're spread wide. And then hug your outer shins in, outer hips hug in. Then broaden across your collarbones. And bring your hands to your heart. Step your left leg back and open up to Warrior Two. So from this shape, we're going to bring the knee just above the ankle. Your toes are facing straight ahead. Visualize your shoulders above your hips, the crown of your head above your tailbone. And just for fun today, let's pick our right heel up. Press your knee open a little bit. See if that gives you room to sit a little bit deeper. And then put your heel down. Flip your right palm, reverse your warrior. Reach up and stretch back, gazing towards your right thumb if it's comfortable for your neck. And exhale, Warrior Two. Okay, bring your hands to your heart. We'll turn all of our toes toward the long edge of the mat. Inhale, lengthen up through the heart. And then start to fold forward. Go about a third or halfway down, keeping the spine long. Anchor down through both feet. And then fingertips or palms to the floor right under your shins. On an inhale, lengthen from your tailbone to your crown. Begin to walk your hands back so the fingers and toes are in line. You can drop your head. And as you're here, press down through the feet and then isometrically drag them in opposite directions. Feel that action all the way up to your pelvis, up into your sitting bones. And with your next inhale, walk yourself out halfway. Hands to your hips, exhale. Press into your feet, inhale, come all the way up to stand. Good. Let's turn the right toes back forward. Yeah. Warrior Two. And one more breath, we'll reach up and stretch back, reverse warrior. and side angle. Right arm comes to your right thigh. Left fingertips reach straight overhead. You may choose to reach your fingers, your left arm toward the front of your mat, bicep near your ear. Return awareness to your core, pubic bone towards your belly button. And stay for one more breath in. As you exhale, take your hands to the mat, frame your right foot. We're going to make our way to downward facing dog. Once you're there, you may pedal your feet, give your head a shake, yes and no, whatever feels nice in your body.